it saves that status no matter if you're online or not.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll
So you have to.
I'll boot you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Reg, do you plan on streaming or no? You're just gonna head off?
No, don't think so.
What? Reg is just not cool at all anymore.
No.
Oh, when has he been cool?
I believe you. Put on. Okay.
Do.
Platform would help everybody.
Oh yeah, and like all my third-party stuff is on like Xbox, and a lot of you guys is all PS4, which is such a pain in the ass.
Fortnite's
Plan to probably
crossplay.
get an Xbox One.
Or you try to play on your PS4 and you can't because
Yeah.
you're from the
PSN
UK,
is
which
fucking
I guess
down.
just a shit place.
Yep.
Fortnite's crossplay on PS4 and PC.
Whenever I hear crossplay
Not
and then
sure
somebody says the console and the PC, it always feels like that's not really crossplay. Like when I think of crossplay, I think consoles for some reason.
It's the easiest thing to do, isn't it, PCing? Because it's not as intrusive.
Yeah,
in the network, blah blah
exactly.
blah.
So for whatever reason, I just whenever I hear it, I'm like, nah, it's not as cool. Like it's.
Oh no! It's at work and we can't do this. If Nintendo of all people have gone, yeah,
well,
right.
And Reg and I joked in a podcast, Rocket League, they turned it on and pretended it was a bug, and they turned it on purpose to prove that.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you right now, any programmer worth his salt would tell you it's impossible to turn that on accident. There are
Yeah,
a number.
also the
oh,
Fortnite guys did it like 3 times by now. It's like, oops, it's turned on again by accident.
You can't fucking accidentally program something like that. It doesn't fucking accidentally happen. And yeah, it's been pretty funny because even the devs, I know Microsoft or the Rocket League devs and Fortnite, I think, have brought it up multiple times. They're like, Jesus Christ, guys, it's time to get with the times.
What's
It's
I'm
time.
worried about? Seriously, I mean, Japan. You know, Nintendo of Japan are normally the really strict ones in this sense.
Yeah.
You know, YouTube, all the rest of it. So what the hell's their problem? If Nintendo of Japan are saying, yeah, right, why?
I think Sony's just a little like Nintendo, where they're heavily Japanese and they run things a different way, and it doesn't our social media or whatever we're talking about just doesn't impact them. They just don't think the same way. Look at like Tom Kazansky when he talks about running with Sega of Japan versus America, and he was like, holy shit, they're just alien. They have no clue how to handle anything outside of Japan. The decisions they make will make no sense to an entire board, and they'll make them, and they won't even really explain them well. They'll just be like, we're doing this, and you'll be like, wait, what? That's going to destroy everything. Okay.
Crazy.
Sometimes you wonder if it's like Yakuza and shit, like is it like somebody behind the shit make money off of dual platforms and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, oh, sorry if it's loud. I'm just hooking up my PS4 and stuff.
No, you're fine. Sound as you did sound before. It's all good.
Like a douche.
That was cool anyway. First experience of tabletop simulator.
Yeah, Tabletop Simulator itself is amazing. Like I always joke, but at some point there's going to be that day where it gets turned off. Like there's so much IP.
Oh yeah.
The Games Workshop shit alone is millions and millions of dollars in copyrights, and I just don't know how they get away with it. They've got away with it now for 3 years, I think. It's been out.
They must be aware of it, Games Workshop. Surely, I mean.
Oh, surely they are. I think it's because it's a gray line. If you buy it and then you digitize it, and then put it online, there must be some little tiny
loophole.
Majority just don't bother claiming it. I think those that claim the games, they don't appear in the workshop.
True, and there have been a couple, but Games Workshop is easily the most litigious of all companies.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they're the ones that surprise me they haven't.
highly protective of the right.
They are, man. They like I still remember our little tiny shop in Corvallis, Oregon. There's a fucking 50,000 people here. Little tiny hobby shop got in trouble by them. They found out that they were doing
Fucking
something with
hell.
their miniatures, and it was like, really? I mean, these people probably had 70 patrons or not patrons, but like customers a day total.
That's shocking. That you'd be
Yeah.
that kind of focused on people who are so tiny.
Well, and they're jackasses because they're also expensive. It's like, do one or the other. Like it'd be cheaper and then go after people would still make me feel better than being expensive as fuck all and also then coming after people. Like there's no real reason for anybody to sort of do anything you say. There's no positives.
Small. Really. Oh. Which is impressive considering his size, but and like during his final years, man, he really went downhill.
Yeah, Ming has been pretty okay. The only thing we did was we replaced. He had hip dysplasia. When I was working at my old job, like I said, I was making really good money, so we replaced his hips, which was expensive. But man, did that change? I would assume by now, if we hadn't done that, he wouldn't even be able to walk. Fucking A, man, this thing is fast. Oh,
Reg, or not Reg, I thought takedown. I thought you were gonna do.
The fuck?
you dirty ass.
I don't know. It just randomly dropped out of question.
Yeah.
Who did?
connection issues.
Bravo.
Bravo. There it is.
And
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
No, but can you hear me?
Can you hear that?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
you son of a bitch. It's got 800 horsepower. Nobody puts that in a car. What the fuck? Like,
Says you.
well, yeah, says anybody who's trying to steer it normally. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me with this. And I swear to shit, they gave me wrinkle wall slicks to drive on. Like, there's no traction on this. I turned off the track.
The chat's gone weird. Vans
What?
is asking, I just wish Gwyneth Paltrow would get arrested for scamming people. You
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
familiar with vaginal energy rocks. What the fuck is a
Dude,
vaginal
she's in the news right now. Oh, she runs one of those. She runs Goop, which is like the largest
Oh,
alt
God, yeah.
website in the world. Yeah, and so people are pissed. Doctors have come out and been like, you cannot believe her. She's like, you need to put this egg in your vagina and squeeze on it, and you need this goop to put in there. And she's just even my wife is like dead set against her. Like, she needs the shit she's a she's like a multi-million follower kind of website. So it's like the people believe it, I mean, oh yeah, it makes sense.
Who the fuck would read that and go, yep, that's gonna help?
Well, you know what? I think people like you and I, or many people who had an analog past, may not. But I think when you grew up completely digital, and the way things work and how data is given, I don't find it super strange that some people don't have the same kind of common sense. Like, the knowledge they get it doesn't require them to read, let's say, where you get context.
I see it in my students.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's why.
Oh,
Like, that's
so weird sometimes.
yeah. Yeah, it can actually be disconcerting if you have kids. I don't, but I've talked about it with my wife.
No, I've
like what are we leaving? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you did, but it's like, what are we leaving? Like, what are we leaving them if Gwyneth Paltrow's running the medical society? Like, what kind of world are we leaving kids? Should we look at maybe not having kids? Just 'cause...
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, I might as well be a kid, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
That is true. You are.
Tell you a funny story. A few months ago, I was teaching a Photoshop class. It was a really simple one. It was for kids who came in, like 15, 16, just before they were going to come to college. And all I was doing was they were going to go online, like choose an animal or whatever the hell, and I was going to teach them how to make like a pop art version of that animal. And I said, okay, guys, right, go to Google, look for a photograph, and find anything you want, and we'll turn it into a pop art thing. So I got someone put their hand up. I was like, hey, what's going on? It's like, well, I've Googled photo.
He's just like, yeah, I was making a rattling sound, so I unplugged it because I was trying to work